Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome to Doki Captive Heart. A mod that was written by me and coded by Mr. Rocketman909. So yes, I guess in a sense it's another one of the, as I call it, part of the Perfect World anthology. And let's see, we already have that. And I agree with the fish thing. Dude, this music sounds so trippy. Yeah. Oh, the colors. It's so psychedelic, man. I could get lost in this forever, man. I better start messing with the settings now, man. I don't want it going too fast on me. Okay, looks like everything is as it should be. And I guess why don't we go with the try and true name here. My own. I'm blinded by the light. For the longest time, I've admired her from afar. She's one of the most popular girls in school. The guys want to be around her. The girls want to be just like her. Her name is John Cena! Okay, no. Does anyone even make that joke anymore? Her name is Monika. While on my way out of school, there she was, her coral brown hair swaying with her every step. Before I knew it, I found myself walking toward her as if my legs were acting on their own. No! Stop! Why am I even doing this? Oh no. It's not like you're being forced to. I have to go before she... Oh? Hello, Daniel. What can I do for you? Crap. Damn it all to hell! This can't be happening right now. Oh, but it is happening. I'm about to make myself look like a total idiot in front of one of the most popular girls in school. Oh, hi, Monika. Fancy seeing you here. Well, this is where we go to school after all, right? Fancy seeing you at the school that we go to every single day. Oh, right. Please kill me now. Strike me with lightning. Have me swallowed into the earth. Anything to end my suffering. I'm just messing with you, so relax. You're right, though. We haven't seen all that much of each other lately, have we? Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, you know, considering we've shared classes in the past. You don't remember? Yeah, I do, but... I just didn't think you ever noticed me, that's all. Monika giggles to herself. Did I say something funny? Apparently so. Looks like I made you laugh. That's my first victory of the day. Of course I noticed you, silly. We even worked together on some group projects together. I swear I will get better. At least in terms of spelling errors and grammatical stuff, I think I did a whole lot better here. But, yeah, it seems like Grammarly and the word check doesn't see any problem with this. Oh yeah, that's right. I can vaguely recall some instances of working with her in the past. The only thing was that I was too nervous to ever really talk to her. The fact she's talking to me now so casually is boggling my mind. Well, hopefully I'll see you around more. Don't be a stranger, Daniel. If you see me, don't be too scared to say hello to me, alright? Yeah, you got it. As Monika turns away to continue walking, I suddenly feel something come over me. It's as if someone else was controlling me for a small window of time. Monika, wait! If you walk away from me now, you'll walk out of my life and I'll never see you again. I mean, that would be a bit too much. She stops and turns on her heel to face me again. She looks at me, somewhat confused. I then end up doing something I never figured I'd do in a million years. I'd do a dance tribute to Carrie Underwood. No. I like you, Monika. Please go out with me. I feel my cheeks flush as I cover my mouth with my hands and turn away in shame. What have I done? Did I seriously just say that to her? Kill me now! No, if anything, I blurted it out to her. I glance over at Monika, who's about as surprised as I am, her cheeks just as red as mine. Wait, what? Daniel, do you mean that? Please kill me now. She probably thinks I'm an idiot now, if she already didn't before. Well, it's not the worst thing in the world. I just humiliated myself in front of my high school crush, who happens to be super popular. That's all. As I turn away again, getting ready to run for the hills, I notice Monika smile at me. Oh? Alright, Daniel. I know you're not the kind of person to joke around about things like this. You're very honest and sincere. At least, that's the impression you made on me anyway. You really mean that? Hey, I just said that! Jinx! I'm briefly taken back by that, but Monika's laughter puts me more at ease. Of course I do, Daniel. I value things like trust and honesty very deeply. Alright. She closes her eyes and seems to ponder on that thought before opening them and looking right into mine intensely. I can't refuse when you ask me so nicely, so the answer's yes. Well, that was easy. Okay, I confessed to the girl I like, and we're a couple now. That's the end of the visual novel. Okay, no. Wait, what? Yeah, it usually takes me about like 12 to 24 episodes to get to this point. Well, if we're talking about anime, but... I mean, wait, what? Are you surprised? No, I'm Daniel. Well, yes. I didn't think you'd accept my confession to you. Hey now, don't sell yourself short, Daniel. I know you're a good guy with a caring heart. With that in mind, I'll hold you to that if you don't treat me right. Because then I'm gonna kill you, like I did in another universe. No, I swear. Don't kill me! I promise. I want to treat you with love and respect. No need to worry, Daniel. I was just teasing you a bit. I have to say, you seem to get flustered very easily. Monika strides over to me as I'm trying to pull myself together. She then moves to my right side, getting close to my ear. I like that. Stupid sexy Monika! That probably would be like the most appropriate place to say that. And with that, I find myself falling apart again out of embarrassment and nervousness. And now I await the sweet embrace of death to take me. Alright, looks like starting today, you and I are officially a couple. If only it was that easy. I'll see you later, Daniel. I have to get home before it gets too late. Yeah. See you later. I wave to her as I watch her swaying ponytail disappear into the distance. In what I could only call a bizarre twist of fate, I am now dating the girl of my dreams. We just skipped like 24 episodes to get to this point. With her beauty and intelligence, she could probably run the world. With her natural charisma, I bet she really could if she wanted to. It doesn't seem too shocking that she's so popular and likable among all my peers. Despite sharing many classes over the last few years, I never really did speak much to her. In the rare times that I have spoken to her, she always spoke to me nicely. That's not quite why I fell for her, though. I was immediately taken aback by her charms, as well as her positive and cheerful demeanor. Adding that to her already kind personality, and she's like a dream come true. She's too good to be true. I also have to admit that it feels as though she has an aura of mystery surrounding her, which also might have drawn me closer to her, just out of fascination. Once I reached my house, I began to wonder something to myself. Did I leave the stove on this morning? Considering the aura of mystery she gives off, how much do I know about her outside of what she does related to school? How do I feel about her? Is this just some silly high school crush? Or could it be something more? Is this just real life? Or is this a fantasy? Well, one thing I do know for sure, one thing I do know is that I for sure like Monika, and I want to make her happy. I want her to keep smiling and never stop. Huh? So it looks like the rumors were true then. Yeah. Monika's gotten herself a new boyfriend. I guess it was only a matter of time. It's only natural, right? Although I can't say I've seen him around our school very much. Although I feel I have seen him in another universe. Him? Oh, I share math and history with him. Well, we don't talk very much. Ah, well, in any case, hopefully these two get along well. Whatever happened to her last boyfriend? What was his name? Mark? Yes, thank you. I haven't seen much of him around. I didn't even know they broke up. There's some idle chatter and gossip around me as I walk beside Monika. It's a Friday afternoon and classes have just ended. Today she invited me over to her house for some kind of surprise. I'm not one to ask questions, so I decide to go along with it. Just ignore it, you'll live longer. Possibly. You are technically in a mod set in the Perfect World anthology, so... After all, who would I be to turn down a chance at spending time with my wonderful girlfriend? Alright, here we are. I feel frozen in place. I'm seriously at Monika's house. What are the chances? My legs don't feel like moving. Great. When I do want my legs to do their job, they won't. When I don't want them to, they end up moving on their own. Come on, silly. There's no need to be afraid. Well, you best start believing in Yandere's story. Okay, no, that doesn't work here. She suddenly takes me by the hand and guides me to her front door. I've never been to a girl's house before, let alone the house of a really popular girl. You best start believing in romantic comedies, Mr. Daniel. You're in one. Or, well, kind of. You can't blame me for being so nervous. No, I mean, I would be too. Alright, well, step inside. I do as she says, and the reality of this moment hits me. I'm in a girl's house. Monika's house. I haven't had anyone over in such a long time. Anyway, since you've been so patient with me, how about I tell you about my little surprise? Oh, right. So, what did you want to show me? Oh, well, I'm not going to show you anything. At least, not right now. I just wanted to prepare a nice meal for you as a thank you for being such a great boyfriend. Already? Yeah, how long have you two been dating? We've only been dating for about a day or so. Or, we've only been a couple for about a day or so. Even so, I just wanted to do something special for you. I don't need any reason for that now, do I? I suppose not. Well, you drive a hard bargain. But, you know, I can't turn down a gift of any sort from you, Monika. Well, it'll take me a while to get everything ready. Why don't you go wait in the living room and make yourself at home while I prepare our food? Is that okay? Of course it is! Sure, I'm sure. I'm the only one home today, so it's no problem at all. And she just kind of slid in. Monika directs me to the living room and signals me to have a seat on her couch. Still a bit fidgety, I comply and take a seat on the right side of the couch. She promptly takes a seat on the left. I see what you're doing here. So, what kind of tea do you like? Sweet tea. Although I'm a fan of green tea and black tea as well. Alright, I'll see what I have. If you don't like the tea, don't force yourself to drink it. Feel free to just leave it alone, and I'll try and find something else for you. Hey, well, don't trouble yourself on my behalf, Monika. Thank you for being so understanding, Daniel. As I said, it's not often I have company over. Oh, by the way, how long do you think you can stay over? Monika, control yourself. I'm a bit startled by that question. It's at that moment Monika realizes her words could be taken in an entirely different context. Cochina! Oh! Well, I don't mean it in a weird way or anything like that. I'd like to have ample time to make sure I get everything ready for you. Well, considering it's the weekend and my mother is out of town, it's not like I have to be home by a certain hour. So I guess I can stay as long as I want. Okay, good. Good. I wouldn't want to have you staying out too late, though. Even if she's not here, I wouldn't feel right keeping you over and making your mom worry. So go ahead and make yourself at home. Just Don't leave without having eaten my special dinner. I'm going to do my best to make sure it comes out great. Great? You know I wouldn't do something like that, Monika. Yeah, what do they call that? Dine and dash? That reminds me. What about your parents? Where are they at? Oh, don't worry, they're both out for today. Something about a business trip that'll take all weekend long. She's rather dismissive about that question, but I don't want to pry or anything, so I just go with it. Don't worry, I'll introduce you to them later. I'm sure they would love to meet you. Anyway, I think it's about time I get started on that dinner for the both of us. Like I said, just make yourself at home and I'll get the food ready. You can watch TV if you'd like to while you wait. Monika gives me a cheerful smile as she gets up and makes her way over to the kitchen. Ah. My cakes will burn. A few moments pass before boredom kicks in. I decided to take Monika up on her offer and check out what's on TV. So far, nothing really interesting. Gentlemen, behold! This is Unicorn! Soon the Earth is going to be a part of me. Whoa. But before I can fulfill my ambitions, I need a lot of transforming parts, you see. Just another rerun. My boredom takes a hold of me again, and I decide to get up and walk around a bit. Obviously not to go sneaking around, mind you, but just to get an idea of what the house looks like. I leave the TV on as a background noise. I took a glance at some of the decorations of the wall, which aren't anything too fancy. I look around me some more. A clock on the wall, a calendar in front of me. It all seems like a pretty normal place. Like I said in Shattered Time, unfortunately, yeah, given the limitations here, just use your imaginations. Then again, what should I have been expecting? Behind me there's a fish on a plaque hung up on the wall. Wait, what? Never mind. Maybe I shouldn't think about it too much. Against my better judgment, I wander into the kitchen to check in on Monika. The kitchen seems to be rather quaint as well. And it looks almost like my kitchen! And Natsuki's kitchen! It almost kind of reminds me of my kitchen back home for some reason. Yeah, you know, obviously not because of us reusing the backgrounds or anything. No siree. As I look around, I'm broken from my train of thought by Monika's voice. Daniel. You didn't say the magic word.
You didn't say the magic word.
You know what they say, too many chefs in the kitchen spoil the galoshes. It won't take me too long to get everything ready, I promise. Oh. Right. Sorry. I guess I just sort of wandered over here out of curiosity. Alright. In any case, please don't wander around the house too much. Oh. Come on, Monika, what do you take me for? I'm just making sure. The last thing I would want would be a guy to be in my room. I don't have it messy or anything, but it is a girl's room after all. I'd never do that to you. That's an invasion of privacy. Yeah, my other self from the main DDLC universe would agree with you on that. Glad to see we're on the same page then. I give her a simple nod as I start to back away. Just back away slowly. I'd just die of embarrassment if you started going through all my things and personal belongings. Right. So, can you tell me where the bathroom is? Go all the way down the hall, and then turn left, which also happens to be next to my room. Monika glares at me as if to reiterate her previous point. Right. Okay, thanks. I back out of the kitchen, slowly, and make my way to the bathroom. The TV is still going on as I make my way over to the hallway. I'm gonna kill all of you! We should be saying that to you, Glavion! Super Henkai Hero Force, assemble! This is a good episode, but right now I have better things to attend to. Besides, I've seen this episode at least 20 times by now. Alright, so now we have the whole aspect of trying to go through the house. So we obviously have the kitchen, living room, entrance, and yeah, so I guess this would be the hallway. What if I tried going to the entrance? I'm not going to leave without having tried Monika's food first. Okay. So we're gonna go into the hallway. So now we have that filled out. Oh, okay. I was here like, wait, where am I going? And okay, sure enough, that was the bathroom. I proceed to the bathroom and take care of business. Taking care of business. As I'm washing my hands, I also take a moment to splash some water on my face. I think I'm feeling more nervous about this than I thought I did. I dry my hands and my face when I notice something caught on one of the drawers for the sink. I know I said I wouldn't go snooping around, but I'm sure she would understand that I'm trying to help. Snooping as usual, I see. Upon closer inspection, it seems to be a torn paper scrap. What even is this? I decide to look it over for myself. Okay. I had a test in school today. To the surprise of no one, I managed to do pretty well on it like I always do. I am a very prudent student after all, and I give everything I've got to whatever I apply myself to. Okay. It seems to be a diary entry? I recognize Monika's pristine handwriting, so I guess this belongs to her. I turn it around and notice something is written on the back. At the entrance. At the entrance. What? What even is this? What is this? I should probably just ignore this. Just ignore it, you'll live longer. I know I should, but then... my curiosity gets the better of me. I swear, my curiosity is going to be the death of me. Like in that one saying about the cat. Or like my twin brother in another universe. The diary scrap seemed harmless enough, but at the entrance. What could this mean? Is this part of a set of instructions, or a clue to something? No, don't be crazy. Fine. To end this crazy train of thought, I guess I'll just look around and prove to myself nothing is going on. Okay. Let me see. I don't need to go there. Okay, well... You know I can't go there. Oh. Well, he's actually telling me, like... You're not gonna force me to do anything. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Okay. So, we're gonna go to the entrance. I looked at the cupboards and passed over some of the slippers for guest use. There are some shoes lined up neatly in one of them, and they appear to be rather dusty. My eyes widen as I see what looks to be another paper scrap in one of the shoes. I take it for myself and read it over. I love giving everything I can to what I love, whether it be my schoolwork or my extracurricular activities. A lot of the other things I love do require money, though. I do get money from my parents, but mostly for emergencies. Besides, I don't want to rely on them forever. I have to learn and stand up on my own 2 feet after all. Lucky for me, Megan offered me a part-time job at her uncle's cafe. Doing that just seemed to add more stress on me. A little too much stress, if you ask me. Still, I need to have money on me in case I need any school supplies or clothes. This will be a good experience for me as well. I knew that Monika was captain of the tennis team for school, and that her friend Megan was her co-captain, but I didn't realize she was under so much stress from the sound of things. I turned the diary scrap over, and sure enough, there was something written on the back of this one, too. Dad's trophy. Dad's trophy. Hired goons? I don't know. I read it in the same tone of voice that I usually say, hired goons? This is almost starting to feel like some kind of bizarre scavenger hunt, the more I think about it. Lo and behold, it would seem I found myself caught up in it. I guess I've come this far, so there's no point in giving up now. Thinking back, I did see that weird fish on the wall hanging there like some kind of trophy. Maybe that's the trophy. Oh wait, I'm already here. You know, in the bathroom! The clue said something about Dad's trophy. I'm probably not going to find anything like that here. Yeah, unless... Yeah, what kind of trophies would you have in the bathroom? You know, in the bathroom! I could have sworn I saw something earlier that could be like a trophy in the living room. Okay, yeah, so... in case you end up going into, like, the wrong area or something, obviously, like, some of these areas are going to be blocked off to you, so you won't be able to go into them. Like, let's see here. Yeah, he's going to tell me, you know I can't go there. So, in a sense, like, to kind of help with the whole point-and-click aspect, in addition to the clues, he'll also kind of remind you, like, okay, the clue said something like this, this, and that, and he might even say a little something like, you know, this, and this room might have something like that, and, you know, whatever. So... yep, so here we go. The clue said something about Dad's trophy. Probably not going to find anything like that here. So let's go to the living room finally. Lock hands and assume Henkei force! Circle formation! Go! Increase our power! Ah, no! My dream is ruined! Come and help me, somebody, quickly! Get him! I passed by the TV to observe the large fish hung up on the wall in front of me. There's an engraving at the bottom of the plaque. Big Bertha. An obvious name for an obviously big fish, I guess. A bit too on the nose for my tastes, but now isn't the time to think about it. As awkward as this whole thing is, I inspect the fish from all angles to figure out what the clue meant. Here's a trophy, but now what? You take it off the wall, and then you slam it into the ground! Okay, no. I carefully take it down from the wall, and as I do so, a torn piece of paper falls out from behind the plaque. Thank goodness I didn't have to look inside the fish. Yeah, no thank you. I take the paper, and sure enough, it's another torn diary scrap. Unbelievable. I got yet another confession this week. Not to sound vain, but seriously, how many love confessions have I gotten this month alone? I often forget that I'm very popular among my peers. I didn't think popularity would lead to so much strangeness. Still, though, I do wish I could find the right guy for me. Even though I'm popular, I feel like no one knows me at all. I wonder if this guy is just looking for a boost in popularity, or if he's serious about wanting to be my boyfriend. I just wish I could have an actual meaningful relationship with love, trust, and dedication. And I just wish I wouldn't stumble on my words every so often. Is that too much to ask? I don't want to bother with anyone if they aren't going to take this seriously. I would feel better about the whole thing if I were already falling in love with the guy when he confesses to me. Outright saying I love you just seems like rushing things too much, especially when you barely know me.
Marry me? I don't even know you!
Or marry you? I don't even know you! At least take me to dinner first! I hadn't thought of it, but considering how popular she is, I guess Monika does have a lot of guys asking her out. Or, in this case, straight up confessing their love for her. Come to think of it, weren't those two girls talking about another guy who confessed to her? Well, whatever. Looking over the diary scrap again and remembering the previous one, I suddenly feel guilty inside. The more I think about it, the more I realize I truly don't know too much about Monika personally outside of the talk around the school. Whatever I hear on the grapevine is all I know. I can't help but wonder why she accepted my confession to her. Part 3 of my confession. I'm snapped out of my daze when I remember to look at the other side of the paper. Are you going to stay the night? Does it mean... Damn, I can't remember that song. And I used to love that song. Is that a question or a proposition? Now isn't the time to think that way, Daniel! Then again... Well... Given how much Monika enjoys teasing me, I guess it wouldn't be out of the question that she... I'm gonna hate myself for doing this, but something tells me I need to look somewhere in Monika's room. I'm sorry, Monika, but it's your fault for hiding these diary scraps all over the house. It's your fault that I can't resist a good scavenger hunt. Hi, Monika. Talk with Monika. Let me see here. It's so psychedelic, man. I could just stare at these colors forever, man. Whoa. So trippy, man. Okay, so we can either keep searching around the house, or we can actually talk with her. So, I originally wrote this as to be kind of like, you know, just a narrative, like, he's going in this sort of linear path without the whole point-and-click aspect. But then Mr. Rocketman 909 actually came up with the idea, like, well, you know, since he's going all over the house, why not make it so you can actually explore the house? Which was something I would have, like, wanted to see about doing for Shattered Time, but Well, considering I wasn't quite sure what could have really been done with Shattered Time, I just sort of wrote it as like a linear narrative. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna talk with her a bit. Daniel, I hope you're not snooping around the house too much.
Snooping as usual, I see.
No, of course not. Except I actually am. I'm just wandering around the house to stretch my legs. Alright, so long as we understand each other. I guess there isn't anything wrong with that. Just remember not to go into my room. Got it?
Got it.
Or, got it. Alright. You know, ironically, she said, don't go into my room. Right when I have to go into her room, which is one of these. So let's go into the hallway. Okay, well, she said the bathroom and her bedroom were, like, right next to each other. Oh. Okay, well... Okay, that's not it. This is not Monika's bedroom. Is this it? I need to stop wasting time and go to Monika's bedroom. Well, it would, except... I don't know this house anymore. Okay, this is it. Okay, so then I guess here's the bedroom. The bathroom is down this way. I still don't know what these are yet, and neither do I know this one. Alright. I go to the door that isn't the bathroom and gently turn the doorknob. My palms are sweating and my muscles tighten. Then, against my better judgment, once again, I gently open the door. Well, you've done it now. There's no going back. You've officially broken into a girl's room, and you're now going to snoop around for some cryptic diary scrap. Yeah, I doubt anyone would believe me if I told them. I know Sayori would have a field day teasing me. Or probably saying, like, what are you doing breaking into some girl's room? That's not polite, you know. I turn the light on and look around the room. Oh wow, nice effect we got going there. There is a bookshelf on one end. Well, yeah. He kind of decided to use this background. I had another one in mind, but then I kind of decided, you know, maybe this one actually would work better, especially given the design of the house. So, you know. And useless trivia, this is actually, I think, Monika's room and Hello Yuri as well. There's a desk on the other. Because, yeah, you see, we have a desk, we have a desk here, we have a bookshelf there, so. As I make my way to the bed, I notice a picture on her nightstand. Unfortunately, like I said, you're going to have to use your imagination here. It seems to be of Monika and her parents, who all seem very happy. Wait, what am I doing here? Or, wait, what am I doing? Stop wasting time! Just get this over with and get out! I drop to the floor and look under the bed. That's probably the easiest place to start without doing any noticeable damage. Sure enough, there's a torn diary scrap. Lately I've been wondering to myself if I'm truly happy. Why am I feeling this way? Is there something in life I've missed somewhere? Am I not happy? I feel like I should be. I know it sounds silly, but I hope I can have a truly happy life. You know, finding that special someone and buying a house together. Maybe have a well-paying job. Best of all, I would love to spend as much time with my husband and children as much as possible. I'd go to work, come home, spend as much time with my wonderful children, and end the day by resting with my dearest future husband. Okay. Dear future husband. Okay, no. This kind of reminds me of that last diary scrap I found. Monika seems to value family a lot. I imagine I would only get laughed at if I told anyone, but I've often thought about having something like that as well in the future. At least, like, in my experience, because I guess being real for a moment, that was like one of the things I used to strive and dream for, and whenever I told anyone that, I would kind of get like poked fun at, and I even had one guy tell me, like, you don't want that, you only want that because society tells you you want that. And you're like, who are you to tell me how I should be thinking and acting? You know, so I'm here like, geez, what's your problem, pal? I would love to find someone special, buy a house together, and have a loving family someday. Although, considering I'm still in high school, it's probably too early to think about all that. Yeah, don't rush into things too much. I look at the other side of the paper. Oh, I was here like, huh? What is this? It is proper for a guest to wear these around the house. That one was pretty straightforward. Well, I guess it's back to the entrance for me. It's back to the mission for me. Time to get out of this room before I'm caught! Otacon. I'm here to do some reconnaissance. Okay. You know, in the bathroom. Okay, no. Yes, we're gonna do reconnaissance in the bathroom. What kind of reconnaissance is it? I don't know. Wait a minute, the clue said something about being proper for guests to wear around the house, right? I think there's a chance I'll find something like that near the entrance. I kind of wish I didn't have to be going back and forth, but oh well. Okay, so... Right. And he did kind of clue you in on that when he was talking about the shelves and the shoes and all that. Weird that I have to pass by the entrance twice, but oh well. No point questioning things now. I look over to the guest slippers lined up neatly by the door. Upon further inspection, I find a torn diary scrap. My heart is beating so fast right now. I swear, I feel like I could fly if I wanted to. Yep. I think it's pretty obvious what song I was kind of referencing there.
'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly.
Although I don't think I actually... Yeah, I tried to mention all the songs that I tried to reference in this, but I guess I probably didn't get them all. There's this guy I've had my eye on named Mark, and he confessed to me today. This feels too good to be true. You could say I'm literally on cloud 9 right now, with the way I'm feeling. I know I said it before, but I get so many confessions from the guys at school, but deep down I don't think they're serious. Even then, half the time they're from guys I'd rather not like to get a confession from. With Mark, though, I don't feel that. So, I decided to take a chance on him and accept his feelings. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance now. Okay, I don't think I was trying to reference that song. Yeah, as you can tell, it's like almost... like, certain words and whatever, like, oh, hey, you know, there's that song, and, you know. I kind of wonder if maybe Mark will be the one. If he'll be the one who understands me. Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Now I remember. There was that guy, that was the guy Mio and Kotanoa were talking about. Strange. What a story, Mark. Monika seemed to like this guy. Is someone jealous? So, where is he now? I don't know, crocodiles bit off his face and he had to move to Timbuktu. I don't know. He could be anywhere. I used to see him once in a while around school, but then he just vanished. Suspicious. There's been gossip around school about what happened to him, but it's all senseless rumors and nonsense. I turned the diary scrap around. It's too hot to play. Gotta run for cover. Gotta run away. So long ago, there was our love. Okay, no. This one is kind of confusing. Kind of reminds me of some song my mom used to listen to on the radio, which was the one I was kind of trying to sing there. Alright. Think. You figured out the one with the bed, so you can figure this one out too. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Then again, that one was just me being stupid. Wait, I have an idea. But I'll have to play my cards right. Let's see... I don't think I'm going to find the next clue here. It's too hot to play, right? This is kind of a shot in the dark, but something tells me I might find something related to that in the kitchen. So yeah, that one was kind of vague. And so, yeah, considering I did have to kind of go back and write some dialogue to kind of help, like, okay, well, maybe in case the player either forgot what the clue was, or they're kind of here like, where the hell am I going? Yeah, it's like, here you go. Specifically, somewhere in the refrigerator. Alright, so we're gonna have to go and see our dating dowdy darling, Monika. Or dainty dowdy darling. Okay, Monika is still busy making food as I step into the kitchen. Hopefully she won't get suspicious. Suspicious. I make my way over to the fridge and open it as quietly as I can. For hot days outside, what's a better way to cool off than with something nice and cold? At least that's my logic. Ice cream! The obvious choice would be the freezer. I gently open the freezer door and look around. Behind some popsicles is a folded piece of paper. I take it in my hand and... Oh, Jesus! Like I said when I was playing Sequel Club, I'm not gonna ever... The close-ups just get to me. Oh my god, well, as long as he didn't... Oh my god, please don't tell me. If you snuck in that jump scare that Monika does in the vanilla game, like Sequel Club did... Oh... Daniel, what are you doing here? I can explain. Crap. I clench my fist around the paper and then grab a popsicle. Oh, hey, Monika. I'm sorry, I was feeling a bit parched, so I felt like a popsicle. I didn't want to upset you again, so I wanted to be nice and quiet. I don't want you yelling at me. I don't like it when people yell at me. Oh. Oh, well, that's nothing to... Well, what I do feel bad about is when I stumble on my words. Well, that's nothing to feel bad about. I guess it is taking me a bit longer than I expected to have dinner ready. No need to worry. Just don't overdo it, okay? Don't have too many popsicles. I want you to have a healthy appetite when the food is ready, okay? You've got it. She flashes me a warm smile as I hightail it out of the kitchen. Damn, that was close. Okay, time to see what this diary scrap says. Assuming it wasn't ruined by the ice or the popsicle juices. Apparently it was a grape-flavored popsicle.
I feel like no one truly understands me. My friends don't seem to know me all that well. My parents are constantly pressuring me to do well in school. It's like they don't even care about my feelings. I feel as though there's no one out there who gets me, you know?
This one seems to be building off from the last two entries. Monika has been under a lot of stress lately. I can't help but feel terrible inside. As though I'm one of those people that doesn't know her well enough. I also had no idea her parents were putting her through this. Over-demanding parents. My mom was never one to force me to do anything beyond my capabilities. It seems the same can't be said for Monika's parents. I look over to the other side of the paper. Study, study. I have a few ideas for what this could mean. For now, though, my first order of business should be to toss out this popsicle stick now that I'm finished with it. Okay, let's see. Good, I make a save because I kind of know what's going to happen here. There doesn't seem to be a trash can in here, so I guess it's back to the kitchen for me. I walk back into the kitchen again, except this time I'm not trying to be stealthy. Monika looks over to me, but I wave the popsicle stick in my hand for her to see. She smiles at me and turns back to the boiling pot. Oops, Okay, this is a minor spoiler, but I just realized that I might have created a bit of a continuity error here. As I toss the stick away, I hear her yelp in pain. Ah! Ah, damn it! Monika? Are you okay? Oh, look at that expression of hers. Monika rushes to the sink and starts dousing her hand with water. I'm fine. Well... She seems to be hesitant to speak. She almost looks ashamed. I wasn't paying attention just now when my hand brushed up against that boiling pot, so I just... Oh, right after she looked my way, she must have. Monika, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Sorry? For what? At this point, what am I not sorry for? What have I done? The obvious thing right now is for distracting her, but from her diary scraps, I can't help but feel like an awful person. I don't even know you, but I'm strangely attracted to you. As she dries off her hand, I take it in mine. Okay, I take it in mine and squeeze it gently. Daniel? What? I've never had my hand held like this before. In fact, I don't think I've ever really been alone like this with a guy before. Monika is understandably flustered, as am I. She's kind of adorable when she's flustered. How does it feel? How does it feel when you're the one who's being flustered? I guess you could say it's pretty much me getting my revenge. After 3 years of getting flustered by her in Monika After Story, now it's my turn! Honestly, I can't say why I felt like I had to do this. Maybe it's the guilt I'm feeling deep inside, or maybe it's because I never want to see her sad or in pain. If I could, I'd like to do whatever I can to make sure she's always smiling. Daniel, you're...
I don't know what to say. I'm just...
Shh! Don't say anything. Okay, no. It's gonna be okay. Alright, no. Before this gets any more awkward than it already is, I let go.
I'm sorry for distracting you just now.
And I'm sorry that I'm secretly snooping around your house and digging up all these diary scraps that you seemingly placed in a strategic manner. But it's your fault, not mine.
I didn't mean to hurt you. Aw, don't blame yourself for that. It's not like you burned me yourself. It was an honest mistake. I should have been paying better attention, that's all. Please, don't feel bad, Daniel. I know you'd never intentionally try to hurt me.
Thank you, Monika.
I just don't like seeing you get hurt. You took me by surprise there. I didn't realize you were so sensitive.
Monika is blushing to herself as she looks away from me.
Thank you.
She throws her arms around me without warning, really catching me off guard. Monika, control yourself!
I'm not sure why, but I think I needed that.
Monika, control yourself! Okay, well no, joking aside. Considering what she is kind of feeling and what she has been feeling, I guess you could say that, yeah, she does need someone to just kind of be there for her. A shoulder to cry on, an ear to listen to, you know. Monika sighs happily as I return her hug. After a moment, we finally break apart.
Okay, back to business.
Let's get down to business.
I hate to ask, but if you can wait just a little bit longer, that would be much appreciated.
You've got it. We both smile at each other as we turn away and go back to our respective stations. Well then, I guess it's back to the mission for me. Colonel, what's this thing? Damn. I might have to lay off watching... Or, let's see, I might have to lay off watching Super Hanky Hero Force Go so much. Speaking of which, as I go back to the living room, it seems they're playing the next episode on TV. Bah! Bah! The Super Hanky Hero Force better prepare for their deaths today, because they're gonna die. They're all doomed and only heading to their own graves. With Lord Glavion gone, now I will assume control over the War Makers. Then I will send those fools to hell. Bah! There must be a marathon today. Well, considering it's all reruns anyway, I'm not missing much. I have other matters to attend to now. Okay, well, speaking of that, I am going to go ahead and stop the video here for now, because it is kind of actually super late, if you couldn't tell by the timestamp here. Well, yeah, because basically it's like, when he said that the game was done, I was like, yeah, I need to play this, just to sate my curiosity here. Which is going to be kind of a pain in the butt, considering I need to wake up kind of early for a busy day tomorrow. Or, well, technically it is tomorrow now. Okay, well, ignoring that, well, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. What will the scavenger hunt from hell have for us? Nobody knows. So, see you guys then. Later, folks.